good shit, girl, you made it, you made it. Oh yeah, you made it, you made it. Baby girl, you made it, you made it. Oh yeah, you made it. I'm back, you can't get no higher. No, love don't get no higher. No.
Before we turn the tassel, your class presidents have a few encouraging words we want to say to the class of 2023. I have to say, I'm so proud of us. We have come so far to where we are today. One of the characteristics I'm proud that we have gained throughout this journey is resilience.
The various obstacles we face, such as conquering the roadblocks that COVID caused and making tough decisions that will determine the course of our futures, led us to sharing tears along the way, but never kept us from bouncing back with a swiftness. Class of 2023, may we never forget how we've scored and dunked on every senior class by conquering our Jordan year, and that there will never be a class like ours.
Now, put your phones out. It's the time. Now, please join us.
Y'all have been asking me time after time after time, what happened? Oh my gosh. This is a time where I'm going to say my piece on behalf of myself and my co-class president. And we just grab your popcorn, your chips, your snacks, because it's about to get down. Okay? And just know it's all love. The people involved in this situation, you know, things happen, you move on, you learn your lesson, and we did on both sides. So don't take this too personal. And yeah, I just wanted to tell my story and how I felt about it, and continue to watch and listen to the story time. Bye, y'all. Hey y'all, I'm about to get ready to go out, and I was just like, why not kill two birds with one stone? Is to do this makeup and do this story time as I'm doing this makeup. You might be asking, why are we on your dusty, crusty laptop? Because I want to feel like for this story time, you guys are getting that one-on-one, like we on the phone, you know what I'm saying? Because it's about to get him. Okay. This is going to be my last time, and my last time talking about this. If anybody asks me, Grace, can you tell me what happened? I'm going to send you the link. Automatic. So this is my last time talking about it. Simple. I'm not going to bash anybody, anything. It's just like, it happened. It is what it is. And yeah, yo. So boom, story time is about how me and my co-class president got our diploma snatched away from us, and we had to face the consequence. So basically, we were told that we couldn't do a speech. We asked twice, and admin said no 2 times. And as class presidents, we felt like we deserved a speech because, like, you know, we did a lot for our class. Like, why not just give us a speech, you know? Like, we deserve it. Like, we did a lot for our class. Even the principal said it. Even the class itself did a lot for the school. You know, like, we just wanted to do a speech, but they said no. We were aware of that. So I'm like, Jenny, you still want to do the speech? And she was like, yeah, girl, like, we deserve that. You know, why don't we do it? So me and Jenny were going back and forth for, like, since they said no to the speech, let's just make it short and sweet. It wasn't technically a speech, as y'all heard. It was like encouraging words. So we couldn't do a speech like the valedictorian and the salutatorian gets. But at the end of the day, we were trying to do a speech. And They said no, and we still went with it. And they, she told us that we can turn the tassel. We felt like that was good, but that just wasn't enough as a class president. We just felt like it wasn't enough. So we were like, we're still going to do the speech. We're still going to do the speech. And me, at first, I wanted to do the speech, but at the same time, like, I was just too scared because I didn't know what will be the consequence. The most I thought when I asked people around the time is admin will just probably take my diploma away. I'm like, okay, bet. Like, they'll hold it for a little day or two. No, they did not. They did, but there's one. So I'm like, I think they're gonna hold it for a day or two. Okay, boom. So I told Jenny, we had asked a couple of people. Sorry, I'm in the door. We had asked a couple of people, blah, blah, blah. And, what else? I should have did this. That's what they said. I'm like, okay. I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Like, we're not gonna get punished too much. So the day comes, and it's time for us to turn the tassel. And we had planned this. I'm not gonna lie, we planned it. And we're like, so you're gonna read before we everybody stand up. Before we turn the tassel, we have something to say. That's what I said. Just give the encouraging words. Okay, we all happy. We did, she gonna take her diploma away. Like, if she know it's cool means, like, we get the diploma. So everything, we go down the stage and we walk out with our class, and it goes behind the stage, and we have to go get our diploma. I went a line. Me and Jenny happy. Yeah, we did it. We did the speech. All our friends knew about it. Some adults knew about it. My family knew about it. Jenny's family didn't know about it. And we're like, oh yeah, we lit. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. So whoop the whoop. So after all of that, I'm trying to talk and do a story from this crazy. After all of that, we go down to the back of the stage, and there's like a line, like A, B, C, D, with the last names. I'm like, okay, I'm in line. I'm like, hey, Miss da-da-da. My last name is Dorville. Starts with a D. My last name is Bleep. And she's like, oh, we don't have your diploma. Admin has it. I said, what? So, first of all, I called my sister. I said, girl, they just don't hold my diploma. She like, you lying. I was like, they hold my diploma. So I called Jenny too. I'm like, Jenny, we have to go to admin because they have our diploma. So we going downstairs. Somebody escorts us back to where admin will be. And we see one of our guidance counselors. And she's like, oh, you have to come to school tomorrow to come collect your diploma. I said, what? I done graduated. I don't even come to your school to work. What are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? I just graduated. Like, I no longer go to your school, so how can I come to school? Like, so we chilled the next. I was still happy, y'all, even though I didn't have, like, it was like some part of me was sad because, like, everybody flexing on, I graduating high school, I used to dance. I couldn't do it at the same day. So after that comes the next day. We walk into her office. We walk into admin's office. That's what I'm gonna call her, cause she is admin, but there's other admins. We walk into admin's office, and she's like, "I'm very disappointed in you guys. I already told you guys you can't do that, and you guys still disobeyed authority. And yes, we knew it was wrong, but we didn't feel like it was right. Like, we believed in what we believed in, although we did a wrong thing. You know what I'm saying?" And that's why I wanted to tell this story, because I feel like everything's resolved right now. Like, everything's resolved, because I'll get into that. We just felt like we needed to speak for our class. Like, we did so much, and for us not to speak for our class on behalf of our class, like, just so weird to me. And, like, previous class presidents at our school never spoke. So we only spoke for them, and we spoke for our class. And I hope, like, they give the class presidents after us another option, or give them an option to speak. Because she's like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to allow the class president to even turn the tassel anymore. I'm like, okay, I already did it. Like, what am I here for? And she's like, I have to take you guys you guys have internal suspension tomorrow. I have to take your cord away for Senior Hall of Fame, and you guys will get your diploma after you do your time in IS. Yeah, I forgot. It's like me in the same video still doing the same. Okay, so y'all, I forgot to say, like, for us to receive our diploma while we were at IS, we had to hand over the cord that we got for Senior Hall of Fame. That's what I forgot to say. Like, for us to get our diploma, we had to give them the cord back to them so we could get the Senior Hall of Fame. And we was like, nah, we want that. We were rewarded that, so we're gonna keep it. You better give us our diploma. Don't play. Back to the vlog. Back to the story time. I ain't never did that sound legit, huh? Back to the story time, y'all. I'm like, I don't agree with this punishment because I no longer come to your school no more. But if that's what you want me to do, okay. But me and Jenny were not mad at that at all. Me and Jenny were mad at the fact they were taking an award that they gave us, and they take it back because of this one day, of this one wrongdoing. Me and Jenny have never been to the office for trouble, for any like disobedient act, nothing. This is our first time trouble, and you do this after I graduate? Whatever. Anyways, so I call my mom. I'm low-key scared. My mom knew like about me doing the speech. I'm like, Mommy, like, you know, they gave me a suspension. They take away my Senior Hall of Fame that I deserve. It's like, you know, like the Oscars, or like they give you a award, like you forever in the school's history. That's what we were gonna be, and plastered on the wall. But no, they want to take it away from us. So I was like, this doesn't make sense. So I told my parents, we told our parents, and they went to school to have a meeting because they didn't, it's just like a lot of like formalities didn't go right. Okay, y'all, I forgot one part. I'm just rewatching it just now so I can edit it. But, anyways, I forgot to tell you, like, as, I called my sister, I told my mom, like, they said I have to come to the school the next day to receive it. And she was like, okay. And my mom's thinking, like, in the back of her head, like, she's just about to get the diploma. They're gonna be like, y'all should never did this, none of that. If my mom knew the gratitude, the multitude of my punishment that I would get, that I would have received, she would have went with me in the office, like, cause me and Jenny literally went to the talk to admin without no adults. So we received the whole speech, a whole discipline, a whole consequence sentence without our parents, and they didn't tell our parents at the time of the consequence that we received. It was just like too many red flags on their behalf and on our behalf. But I just had to say that in there real quick. Okay, back to the story time. Yeah, so our parents have a meeting. My uncle comes. He's a teacher. He drives down here. My sister comes. They're trying to like figure out why did you give my kid a disciplinary action without discussing with the parents, knowing their consequence. They didn't do that. So we just didn't like how they went about things. And hold up, okay. We gonna see how this works, cause this look brown. I'm sorry. So yeah, so they have a meeting. They said, oh no, she still gotta serve IS. We're not taking away anything. I know you guys disagree with this, but we're still gonna give them our punishment. Like, we're not gonna change up. Basically, that's essentially what they were saying. Because we had a meeting to, like, they can serve IS. Like, our parents agree that we did something wrong. We disobeyed them. We still did the speech. Like, we still did something wrong, even though what we believed in was right. But we still did something wrong. So we still are going to serve the IS. But taking away our Senior Hall of Fame, going back into our records, putting that we disobeyed authority, which was to get the Senior Hall of Fame, you had to have no disciplinary actions, had some leadership skills, and you were just like serving the school. So she went back to put in our records. Now we have a disciplinary action that knocks us off the Senior Hall of Fame. So, yep, that's what she did. That's what admin did. So we were like, this is dumb. So my uncle's like, oh, we finna take it with the county. So we went to the county, we spoke to the director, and he was like, I hear our story, I hear our side, I'm for y'all. It's kind of weird that they don't allow the class presidents to speak, and I was there and I automatically knew y'all were off script. I'm like, okay, like, what's the point? Like, he was nice, but I'm trying to speed up the process. All that stuff. He was like, I get it, like, I totally understand, but you guys still did something wrong, even though y'all served the, y'all did y'all punishment, which was IS, but they still want to give you a punishment as a school because they're trying to use you guys as an example, and that's what killed me the most. Like, we are good students. Me and my co-cap president are good students, and the fact that our names are now going to be used in a bad way kills me. But I guess this is the damage you do when you try to do something right. So, so we went to the guy, and he said those things, all that stuff. We did an appeal. What else? Yeah, and he says, you guys are gonna get your diplomas today. They cannot hold your diploma no longer. And he said, unfortunately, whatever they decide to do with the Senior Hall of Fame, he has to stand by it because, you know, he works for the school and he got to back up his little people. So I'm like, okay, but I liked how he went about it because he cared. You know what I'm saying? He cared and he understood where it came from. But the admin, especially the lady I was talking about, like, whatever. You know? I'm gonna give you a props. You got what you got. You got us. You got what you wanted. But whatever. So they gave us our diplomas back, which I was so happy about. What else? They gave us our diplomas back. We had to wait for like the final verdict because we is not going with that Senior Hall of Fame. And then the guy had asked the important question that really like caught my nerves. Is you guys are still going down in history as class presidents, even as doing a speech, you know, doing a speech when we were told. So we're still going down in high school's history. But having the Senior Hall of Fame means nothing really. Like, you guys still are gonna go down in history, and that caught my nerves. But to see that they were trying to take something that was rewarded to us after one thing we did. Like, she literally told us, what y'all did was not what leaders are supposed to do. So just by the one action we took determined everything we did 4 years. And that's what we're understanding. She was not trying to understand us, but we clearly understood her, which was dumb. But, you know, like I said, I told her straight to her face. I'm like, I understand we did something wrong, and what we believed in was right, but I don't regret nothing I did. And Jenny said I would do it again and again. And I told her I would do it again and again too. But y'all, all I'm gonna say is, the moral of the story is not to bash the lady, because what she was doing is technically her job. Like, that's her job. But I would say is, okay, how should I put it? When trying to do right things sometimes causes you, when trying to do the right thing causes you to break some rules even though it's wrong. Because literally, she tried to make us feel like I low-key felt guilty when I was getting in trouble because it's my first time in trouble, like big trouble like that. I called my sister. I said, Becca, this lady's making me feel guilty for something I did that was right, but was wrong. Because at the end of the day, I still broke a rule. I still disobeyed authority. I understood that. But taking away what you gave to me that was rightfully mine over one thing I did, that was ridiculous. And for you to go back, that was ridiculous to me. But I mean, everything is solved now, and I understand. I understand both sides. Was I sad a little bit? Hell yeah, I was. I certainly was sad. But sometimes you reap what you sow, and I told her that. I reap what I sow, baby. I reap exactly what I sowed. And yeah, I just don't regret it at all. And I hope y'all got everything that y'all wanted to hear out of this story. Because a lot of my friends were asking, what happened? Girl, I feel like reliving when I just lived. It was like so draining. Like, I literally finished this. It's now July 8th. And I finished this whole situation. Literally the week that I was leaving to college. Literally that week. Like that Monday. And I left on Tuesday. And that was like the 27th. Oh, the 27th was Tuesday. The 26th, I finished this whole situation. Because we went back and we didn't agree with their decision. We went back to the director and because we didn't agree with the decision. But honestly, we ended it as, I hope that she learns from this. I mean, from both sides, like, the thing I just didn't understand was our school is so academically, like, they focus on academics a lot, and we're not that great of a school. I mean, we're not that great academically, but they care about academics a lot. But to excel academically, you have to excel outside your class, and they don't give kids who try so hard to make what the school is, you know what I'm saying? To make school life, to make school spirit. Like, I'm telling you, the student leaders on campus carry the school. Not only academically, socially, like people don't understand that. Let me see this way. Wait. So that's what we were trying to tell her. And yeah. But yeah. That's what I wanted her to understand from our side, and she's not getting it. But hey, the situation's over. I'm a college student now. And yeah, no bad blood though. No bad blood. Because I'm too grown for that. I just hope she just understands our perspective. Not at that moment, but right now, I don't know. Y'all like, yeah, but yeah, you know. That's all I could say. I didn't even finish my makeup. I don't really do too much. Let me finish this on camera. Actually, I'm gonna just end it off. Buy my FaceTime gals. Whoever watches this watches. If we don't know. But don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. I love y'all. Y'all get more videos. And just remember, y'all, if you want to do things right and it causes you to break the rules, just know it comes with consequences. And sadly, you're going to have to deal with those type of people in the real world. But do what you feel is best. Pray on it. Speak on the people who have the best interest in mind. And yeah, y'all. Bye.